Let's be honest, there are certain places in life nobody's excited to visit. You don't wake up thinking, you know what sounds fun today? The DMV, maybe a trip to the dentist? Then I'll spend 6 hours waiting for the internet guy. Yet somehow, no matter how much we avoid them, life eventually forces us through those doors or traps us at home waiting for someone to show up. In this episode, we discuss the places everyone hates, the ridiculous experiences that happen there, and why these places seem specifically designed to test human patience. Plus, special guest Matthew joins us to share some behind-the-scenes DMV stories that might change how you look at your next trip to renew your license.
This is the Welcome Distraction Podcast with the Kemp Brothers. Their immature stories, thoughts, and opinions are their own and should be taken with the same level of seriousness as a drunk uncle's late-night conspiracy theory. They are not responsible for any brain cells lost, friendships ruined, or questionable life choices made under their influence. Now buckle up, buttercups.
All right. First, we're going to start places you hate to go but gotta go. We all gotta go to the doctor's office.
I mean, gotta go, right?
This is where arriving 15 minutes early only to wait 45 minutes, filling out the same paperwork every single visit. Why has that not been fixed? I don't know. Let's make an app. We got it. We got that. Waiting room magazines collection haven't been updated since COVID. Being called back immediately versus waiting forever. And of course, the anxiety. The doctor wants to discuss your results.
Shit. Aladdin.
I knew it was coming. Yeah. The doctor's office. It's one of those places where, you tell other folks, hey, you got to go. You're sick. You just got to go. But yet here we are ourselves. You're like, no, I'm not going unless I'm dying. Because of all those things we just discussed. You don't want to go there and wait. If you're not sick when you get there, you're probably going to be sick when you're leaving.
You go just play with them kids' toys out there in that petri dish of infections.
Yeah.
How about when you get there and somehow you don't have to wait? And they're like, oh, yeah, but you're here, 2 minutes, straight to the back. Everything's good. All right. Gotcha, bitch. Now you're sitting in that room on that little chair with the paper on your ass, sliding around.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we got you. We got you in the
Am I
room.
the only
And you
one?
still sit there another hour.
Am I the only one that looks around like, is there cameras in here? Is there cameras in here?
It's that false hope that they give
No,
you.
I don't want to be on my phone.
You get right in, you're
You
thinking,
have a signal in here.
"Nah, I'm going to get in out of here. Next thing you know, you're sitting there for like 45 minutes waiting for this doctor to show up.
Yeah. And you've peeked your head out 5 times wondering if they forgot about you.
I can be cold blowing in here right now.
Mm-hmm. Has it
What's
ever
the
happened to
Wi-Fi
you?
password?
Has it ever happened to you? You're like, there's no way they forgot about it. They didn't forget about me. Let me stick my head out. And they're like, oh, we didn't forget about you. And then there's the one time where you're like, so sorry. We forgot about you.
Thought you were dead.
Yeah.
Thought it resolved itself.
Yeah. The doctor's office is never fun, but it's definitely one of the places you hate to go. But you got to go. Got to keep us healthy, you think, for the most part.
You sit down and they're like, all right, could you tell us a little bit of your medical history? Could you please start from when you were 2 years old to present, every time you've ever been sick in your life? Go. I'm just here because I got a cold. No, I need to know all this. List out all your medications. Every time you've been to the doctor.
Yeah. Me personally,
Never been sick before.
I'm by the time I'm told to go, by my wife says, you need to go to the doctor. You need to go to the doctor. And I explain the story that I'm going to say, and I've got all the details down. I'm ready to tell my story and why in there I'm sick. I'm having this abdominal pain, whatever may be going on. And then the doctor's like, so what's going on? You're like, nothing really. It's a little pain.
Fine. I was sick as hell when I made this appointment. I was sick as hell when I got here, but you made me wait so long. I'm feeling great now.
Yeah. The doctor's office is not fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you got to go to the pharmacy and fill this shit. Oh.
Hey, don't worry. You're going to be in and out of there. No problem. Yeah. What could go wrong at the pharmacy? That's a different episode. All right. Another place you hate to go, but you got to go. The DMV.
I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Right now.
And for lots of people, there's no escaping it, right? I know there are, with technology, you can mail stuff in. You can even do stuff in the internet nowadays. But every now and then, you're going to have to get your license renewed, depending on the state you're in. You have to go every 5 years. You got to get a new license. You might get the same picture, but you either got to go to pay your taxes, fill out forms, different things to do with registrations. What if you bought a new car? What if you got a trailer? A lot of different things happen with their vehicles, and it can be very confusing. And we've probably heard stories. You've been a part of this story, but you know what? We need some real answers.
I need answers.
We need answers.
Give us answers.
We need to figure out, what's truth from reality at the DMV. We definitely need to
I don't
Get
think there
the
is a
facts-
reality in
Let
the
me get the facts
DMV.
straight. So today on the show, we're going to bring on a guest. It's going to be Matthew from the DMV.
All right. Yes.
The
we're gonna
DMV
have
guy.
a
Join us. He's
real
our expert. He's seen it from the other side of the counter. You know, he's seen the good and the bad, definitely the ugly.
Well, the hell's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Hey!
Matthew from the
Welcome,
DMV.
welcome, Matthew, the
What's
DMV
up?
guy.
How's it going, everybody?
Unlike the DMV, we did not wait long for your appearance. Thank you.
Hey,
timely.
somebody must have called
Number
you
one.
Sometimes that's not my fault.
Sometimes. So you're saying sometimes it is. Oh, let's see what's going on here.
Brett, did you say he's number one?
You're number 1,000. Get back in line.
Oh, you lost your ticket?
Not my problem.
So Matthew, we have
So-
some questions. All right. So we've all been a part of the chaos of the DMV. We're usually on the other side of the counter. Sometimes it goes smooth. Most of the times it seems like it doesn't. You know, you just like, when's the best time to go? Is it Friday? Is it the end of the month? Is it the beginning of the month? We don't know. Please tell us your expert opinion on all these things, DMV, whatever other chaos you can enlighten us with.
Well, I'm glad you said it like that. There is a good time to come to the DMV. It's
Friday at 4:59 p.m.
no, please don't do that. No.
You guys still
It's,
open? Get the fuck out. Oh.
You must serve all the people inside the doors.
Everybody in line gets help. Mondays and Fridays are always the worst because everybody that bought a car and is going to buy a car is there.
Hey! That's right.
And then
People buy cars during the weekend too. So maybe even on Sundays, depending on the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the middle of the week and the middle of the month is always the best because everybody has this logical reasoning of they need to come in at the last day of the month because that's when their tag expires.
Yeah.
Instead, they could just come in any of the other 30 days of the month.
Oh, I don't got money then.
Yeah.
Trying to
I am
save
a
it.
professional procrastinator. If I come in early, that will ruin my life.
Time
do
to
it.
open the doors.
Can do it. So what are some of the crazy stories that you've seen or been a part of, or what sticks out in your mind as far as adventures at the DMV?
Sure, DMV
Adventures at the
core
DMV.
memory.
There is a couple.
Okay.
We'll start with this one. So when you bring a vehicle into the state, it has to be inspected. So that
Like for
way,
drugs?
what you're no
Okay, I was just asking for a friend.
for what the car is, the VIN has to match, and then we have to make sure the mileage is correct. Now, Kentucky's notorious for titling anything with four wheels almost.
Really?
But yeah. But what this gentleman brought in was a minivan that was literally being held together by duct tape.
Really?
And I wish that it would end there. The vehicle was leaking oil to a point where the van caught on fire and the building had to be evacuated.
Everybody out! Nobody panic!
Wait, can you go ahead and just finish that registration before we close up?
So yeah, go ahead and transfer. So we
I just
we-
sold this thing.
I see a couple of my coworkers run by with fire extinguishers. I was like, what the hell's going on?
What are you doing? The problem's
And
being
so-
fixed right now.
And
Don't
so
put it
we
out.
have a we have a radio to communicate with the sheriff that does the inspections, and she's like,
Yeah, don't send anybody else. There's a van on fire up
happened
here.
again.
Yeah.
Oh
the
my
duct-
God.
"Oh my god!"
Hey, duct
The
tape's
duct
really
tape is an
flammable.
accelerator.
So, the whole building gets evacuated. Fire trucks show up, and they end up putting it out, and there's just plumes of smoke through the parking garage because that's where everything's done inside a 5-foot concrete parking garage.
So it's
Yeah, you have to park on the second floor when you go in for these inspections.
the
So-
smoke is bellowing out,
So
right?
I've got
Yeah,
follow-up questions.
Wow.
So the main street of where we work is closed, and there's just plumes of smoke coming out everywhere.
So
It was
did-
about 2 hours of nothing.
Yeah, was
I
this
just
your-
stood there and
your
waited for
guy?
them to get it.
Was it?
So-
Were you taking care of him?
You deem it a total loss.
Yeah, he didn't pass. He
I
didn't.
was
pass.
gonna say, did he pay for the stuff and then it burned up? And like, I need a refund. Sorry, no takes back.
No, he did actually try to drive away, and the officer was like, "No, I think you're gonna have to."
He's
stay
like,
here."
"You'll never catch me," and they just watch him crash.
And he just got out the side.
We just sprayed it down when we're putting out that fire. Duct tape fell right off.
Drive right into the river. Wow, that is chaotic,
Yeah.
to say the least. Could have burned down the whole building.
Yeah, I wish that was the most interesting thing. that
Okay,
had
what
happened.
else?
So there's a long line for these places sometimes.
Don't I know it?
And-
Jesus.
Yes.
Christ.
Yes. Well, sometimes you gotta go when you gotta go.
No,
customer,
So-
or you gotta go. When you gotta go at the DMV.
So not me, the guy in line who decided that he couldn't.
Number 2.
He couldn't make it to the
I know
bathroom.
the guys behind the counter take the break when they want to.
Yeah, especially when the line's long.
Yeah.
They put the number up.
That's
They're
what we're
like,
trained
"I'll
to
be
do.
right back."
You ever pulled
So,
a
it says
a
the
doctor
station is
and,
closed.
left somebody hanging at the window? Like, yeah, I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell him I have to go to another department for like 15 minutes.
This is the only department.
That's what I'm gonna start using. Hey, I'm gonna go to the department real quick. I'll be right back.
You walk out and go into the bathroom in front of that guy that shouldn't.
So I'm glad you said it like that. So this guy was in line and didn't want to wait, which would have been maybe 5-10
Understand
minutes of
why.
waiting. And so he's trying to make it to the bathroom, and he's probably in his late 60s, and he decided to pee in the water fountain.
Like it was locked, so he was like, all right, option C.
And no, it was locked. And the worst part is the doors are here and the water fountain is here. So he just decided that he was
You could
done.
at least wait until that guy got done drinking out of the water fountain at the same time. That was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, I wish he had
water.
been.
Ridiculous. Warm too. And you're dehydrated.
I wish he had been finished going to the bathroom, because then he tried to pull his pants down, and that was when our maintenance man walked up and said, "Sir,
He was gonna take
you
a shit in
cannot poop in the
He's trying to take a
water."
shit.
He was trying to take a shit in the water.
You guys
fountain.
put the maintenance guy on that? That guy ain't getting paid enough. Man,
Hell
that's
no.
already a shitty job as it is. Jesus.
I mean, yeah,
Nowadays.
I'm gonna clean that up.
He's retired now. It's okay.
I don't
I
get
don't
paid
know
enough
why.
for this shit.
So did the guy
Yeah.
get taken care of or what?
No, that guy had to come back. The
They
next
didn't
day.
like arrest him for indecent exposure.
I-
He's got no problems.
He kept
No,
Jim
I
was
guess
tucked
maybe
away.
Couldn't
run
run
away,
away.
sheets
His
weren't
pants
out
around his
yet.
ankle.
What would have happened next? Like after he got done with the number 2, would he have gone into kind of, like servicing himself?
Or
used the water fountain like a bidet.
Guy's like, I'm ready if you are.
All right, you're next. Come on up. Well, pull your pants up.
Yeah, that's where we keep the tickets.
right.
Is the water.
We're gonna take a driver's test, but you gotta put your pants back on.
The guy starts calling numbers.
Man, that is some crazy chaos.
Now serving
So-
number 36 at the water fountain.
Now serving number
I would
2
say
at the water fountain.
one of the more lighthearted things that has happened. Every so often, probably about once or twice a year, there will be a gentleman that comes in, and you can hear him long before he gets in the building, or I should say in the main hallway. He is playing an instrument every single time he comes
Not the
in.
same instrument.
If
Skin flute?
no, sorry, it is the same
okay.
instrument. That's how you know it's him.
This time he's back with his cello. God damn.
Wow.
So
I'm going to get the
if
maintenance
you had
guy.
to think, if you had to think of one of the most annoying instruments to play
Bagpipes,
inside,
harmonica.
it's the harmonica.
My God.
This guy comes in, and he's this old people. It's like late
Back whoop
50s,
and
early
kick.
60s,
Whoa.
and he's just going away,
Hey, buddy.
just hammering away.
Thought I was gonna be born here in the DMV today. Not today.
Oh, the line is long. Let's play the blues.
So
Hold on, gotta
you
take a
hear about this infamous harmonica guy through like folklore legend of the DMV. You're like, hey, you just look out, like he's the Flying Dutchman or something.
Where
And then,
is your DMV
and then you hear
located?
it, and you're
you
like,
up in the
"It's
mountains?
going
of the
crazy."
year.
If you go
My
out
God.
back, are there
time
banjos
is it?
playing?
And it's hilarious because he will play it when he's up at the window doing what he needs.
Would
to
you
do.
like to do your?
Sorry, I'm all out of.
Well, I guess.
Yeah,
Is he any good? You know, you're like, dang.
Uh,
Hold on, I'll let
He's
I'll let you-
playing the
if he
harmonica.
comes in playing the banjo, you might want to evacuate.
Yeah.
So,
but
but
now you guys are like, you're waiting for it, aren't you? You're like, is that? Did I hear?
Is that-
Harmonica guy coming?
I think
Oh
he's
my
here.
God! I can't believe he's doing it again. But secret, you guys
Man.
are all like, harmonica guy today.
I should
Yeah,
do.
it's him.
You
It's
should
him.
do a lottery each year, like everybody puts in, right, and get it like $1,000 pool, right, and whoever gets the harmonica guy wins the pot.
There you go. See what
And
number
yeah,
you're-
you know that would be awesome.
You should do that. You can do like a
let my-
fundraiser, right? $500 goes to the DMV, $500 goes to the winner, right? I mean, there's a good fundraiser right here.
Or and
Yeah.
$100, you have to get $100 out of it and give the guy a nice new harmonica.
There
See
you
you next
go.
year, buddy.
Mainly for us, but for you, we got new
It's like
harmonica.
won't work. Exactly. Wow.
Silent one.
Matthew from the DMV. That is quite the chaotic stories. So we got vans on fire, people coming in playing skin flutes, harmonica. Oh, and to top it off, people trying to shit in the water fountain.
I got a question. When is AI going to replace you guys? I mean, sorry, I just
It's okay because it'll never happen. The amount of people that come in and ask me the
Ain't
same
shit getting
dozen
done.
questions. I also hear all the time, that wasn't on your website, which is fair, but we also have thousands of scenarios.
What
and there's nothing I
website are we
can do
looking
about
at?
that.
Pornhub DMV. Oh, that's not how this is going to say about that.
Definitely was not on the website.
Either way, there's an age restriction.
Ask me if I was 18 or older.
This DMV was much more helpful on the
I'm
website.
sure you've seen it all, Matthew. It's been crazy. I'd like to think that you probably won't have these adventures, but you're going to keep having them. So hopefully the harmonic guy shows up tomorrow and you think of us, and it'd be perfect timing. If he comes to your window, let us know. We'll send you some WD merch.
I'll let him know. I'll get him a WD sticker for his harmonica.
I would call that a welcome distraction. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Went from unwelcome to welcome distraction.
All right. Now, you really should have ended with you.
Next time when I go into the DMV, I'm going to be like, this is so uneventful. Nobody's doing anything in here. There's no harmonica. Nobody's trying to piss in the water
You know what it
fountain.
sounds like, Brett? Sounds like you need to be the welcome distraction there.
Get that being a
I heard
harmonica.
about this on a podcast one time. He didn't get arrested. Let's see if I can get away. Oh, nope, not happening. This security guy's on top of it.
I have one more. I got one more quick one.
Okay. Bonus.
I had a
Here we
guy.
go again.
I had a guy walk up to my window with an open container one time in a government
He's
office.
just trying to have a
It
good
was,
time.
It was hard lemonade, and I was like, "Sir, you can't have
Unless
that."
you share
And
it.
he was like, "So I'm doing the paperwork, and I go to my boss. I'm like, hey, this guy has a beer at my desk." She's like, "Okay."
He
So,
won't share
couple
any.
couple police officers end up showing up at like the exit door after a few minutes, and he leans in. He goes, "Are they here for me?" And I go,
Every time.
I can't tell you that. He goes, "Yeah."
You want me to get rid of that?
Hey, that is the perfect exit story. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
stopping by the Welcome Distraction. There's some good stories, So we're going to be drinking out in the DMV, playing some harmonicas. You've given us some great tips. We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks,
Thanks for having
Matthew,
me,
from the
Thanks,
DMV.
We will be
Yeah, love you
reoccurring,
back.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You got
to
to hear
have
more.
back.
Take care.
Right.
Oh,
That was good.
DMV is it's a happening place. There's a lot of welcome distractions happening there. We're going to call them welcome no matter what.
Yeah, just go pull a number and sit there. And when they call your number, be like, I get another one.
Get another number.
Get another one coming around.
Yeah, no, too soon, too quick.
No,
Slow down.
I got my hard lemonade here. I'm waiting for something to happen.
We go on Monday or Friday at the beginning or end of the month, right?
There you go.
See the chaos.
So we talked about the DMV. Now we're gonna hit a couple more real quick. Places you hate to go, but gotta go. The dentist. Yeah, I know it's stereotypical. Like, oh no, the dentist. I don't want to go. My teeth and all that. But no, it's not just about the root canals, the pain and all that. It's just annoying. Being judged for your teeth. Every time you sit down in that chair and they whip out the X-ray machine and make their little remarks
Rip
to
it
each
out.
other. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, and you're like, is that good? I don't know. Am I getting to keep them all? And then they tell you like, no, you got 3 cavities. We're going to have to drill on your face. And you can do it now if you want, if you have time to wait 2 more hours. And by the way, you need to floss.
Yeah, I love it when they try to talk to you while they got their whole fist in your mouth. And they're like, so, all right, let's get into it. 1, 2, 10, 10, 3, drink. Start doing that and picking away. And they're like, all right, so, did you have a good weekend? Okay. Did you do anything fun? Yeah, me too. Like, what the?
Is that
Oh my
dentist
God.
ease? Yeah, they're like, oh, I knew what he said. Yeah.
And then you're drooling down. Yeah, suck your. Sorry about that. So my glands are really going.
Yeah, there's some shows out there that have some funny clips about the dentist stuff. I think Nicholas, you're familiar with that.
Oh yeah, going back to mid '90s Seinfeld with Bryan
Oh, yeah.
Cranston, Breaking Bad.
Classic.
That was before he got real big. A couple funny scenes where Jerry sits down in the chair and Bryan Cranston's getting him ready, and he asks the nurse to hand him the laughing gas mask.
Where's Jennifer today? Oh, she's over at Dr. Sussman's office. Yeah, we find it fun to swap now and then.
And he takes it and he acts like he's getting ready to put it on Jerry, and he goes,
Little for me,
and
and little
Jerry
for
wakes
you.
up and he's kind of like in a blur, and as he looks over, his vision's still distorted, and he sees Bryan
It's coming
Cranston kind
too.
of like button his shirt up, and then he looks over and he sees the assistant. She's kind of buttoning her blouse up, and he's like,
Whoa,
"What just
hey.
happened here?"
Come in here. Got the full service, the dentures and everything put in there. Well, why is my mouth so sore? All right. So what's another place that's, you hate to wait. You got to go there, or you don't always have to go to this place.
Cable guy! Let's do this.
We're talking about the cable guy or the internet technician coming to your house like a hostage sitting at home waiting from, I believe the window is typically 8 a.m. till 12 midnight. And you have to, you're trying to coordinate with work or school or whatever it may be. And you're just held hostage waiting for the cable guy, the internet guy, whatever service you have now to survive in life when it goes down. I mean, it can be just terrible and nothing going on and you're a waste of a day, waste of a work day, and you're canceling plans. And then worst of all, they don't show up. You wait all day just for them not to show up or show up at the last second. Yeah, very rarely do they call and say, hey, I'm running late, we'll be there. And they show up on time, but it's one of the things you got to have. I think, Nicholas, your internet guys have been fun lately.
Been horrible. Hey, I mean, you're being held hostage, and you can tell that the salespeople that you spoke to on the phone that set this up, they are not communicating with the installers, right? The left hand does not know what the right hand's doing. It's horrible, right? They're just doing everything they can to sell you, and then just turning it over, and they're just like, they'll figure it out. Like, my hands are clean. I'm done with this person. I did my job, and they hand it over to the installer. Then the installer shows up, and it's like they have no idea what's going on. Oh, you want this? You wanted that? Oh, well, we're gonna have to dig, and we're gonna have to install cable first. And it's like, no, nobody ever said anything about that, right? And that's if they show up, right? And they always show up like towards the end, right? You wait around for 3 hours, and then you get a text message, hey, I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes. And then they don't do the job right. Something's not right. You wind up having to waste another 2-3 hours on the phone trying to get them to come back and fix it. They won't come back. Hey, as soon as we can be there, it's 2 days. What? Oh, you didn't do the job. Why am I being inconvenienced here? I already waited.
We gotta do this again?
Oh,
no.
Yeah, it's horrible. You'd almost rather go to the doctors.
Wait, no. We got time for one more. Places you gotta go but hate to go. The auto repair shop. It's just, for me, it's who do you trust? Finding a good mechanic is really hard these days, but you gotta go when the car's not gonna go, right? You're walking in, a $50 problem turns into a $2,000 problem. It just becomes what you thought was one fix. You miss the fine print. Then they gotta fix one thing to fix the other thing. And then you spend all day waiting for the oil change that was going to be quick. They have these places that are called Take 5, right? And you think it meant minutes, they meant hours. It's a whole thing of my life. Or they call it express oil change, things of that nature. There's nothing express about it except for how much you have to pay and how quickly it empties your wallet, things of that nature.
And how much they can upsell you.
Place. I gotcha. Yeah, at least you're a mechanic, though, and you can kind of decipher through bullshit. Not so much. Yeah, I'm not a mechanic guy. And Nicholas is pretty handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. That's warranty. But myself, nope. Most time I'm taking their word for it. I can call bullshit on some things, but for the most part, yeah, nope. Your specs on the rotary girder are off. You're gonna need to do this alignment and twist that. And like that flux capacitor is barely fluxing. Okay, go ahead. Take it all. We're gonna have to replace that infotainment center.
You feel like they got ulterior motives. They're trying to get as much out of you as you can.
Something.
You just feel like, and then you don't trust them. You know they're not going to do as good of a job or have as much attention to detail as you would have. So it's just hard.
It's a pain, but you got to have 4 tires that hold air. You got to keep going. And they got you. You got to trust somebody, and sometimes it's all you got. And again, it's one of those places you hate to go, but you got to go if you want to keep moving around. I guess.
I'd rather go watch a guy shit in a fountain.
Yeah. So real quick, we've named some places that you don't want to go, but you got to go. There's more. You got jury duty, parent-teacher conference, the post office during Christmas. Nope. The emergency room. I know we talked doctors, but the emergency room is a whole different one. We don't have time for all that, but that is one of the places you definitely, if you're thinking you need to go, you probably got to go. Yeah. Funeral homes. Yeah, that sucks, but you know what? You got to go. Not a welcome distraction, but the pharmacy. And then, you know what? Grocery stores. I don't know about you guys, but our Walmart, there's a reason why there's a whole place called Walmart.com. People love the Walmart, but again, it's
one of those places you gotta go, but you hate to go.
Adam Moore, get it all delivered. Never leaving these four walls.
All right. Well, this list of places we'd rather avoid, but sooner or later, we're all going to end up there. Whether you're sitting at the DMV wondering why your number hasn't been called, listening to dental tools scrape your teeth, or staring out the window waiting for the internet technician to arrive, we've all shared the same misery. A huge thanks to Matthew from the DMV for joining us, giving us a look behind the DMV curtain in a lot of ways we didn't know even existed. Hopefully, we've made you laugh about some of the places that normally make you miserable and will continue to. Be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and tell us where are the places you hate to go, but always seem to end up at. Until next time, this has been a Welcome Distraction. There's been good times, positive vibes, and welcome distractions. I'm Chris.
I'm Brett.
I'm Nick.
Take care.
See ya. Go get a hard lemonade.